Good morning. Lighthouse, it's a pleasure to greet you on this fourth Sunday in the month of May. For those who are tuning in and will be tuning in the course of the service and in the course of this day and in the coming week, we thank God for you because we are blessed when we have you in our midst. Come in here, all you who fear God. Let me tell you what he has done for me. I cried out to him with my mouth. His praise was on my tongue. If I had cherished sin in my heart, the Lord would not have listened. But God has surely listened, and he had heard and has heard my prayer. Praise be to God, who has not rejected my prayer or withheld his love from me. The scripture lesson this morning comes from Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 10, and Luke chapter 6 and verse 38. And reads as follows: Give generously to them, and do so without a grudging heart. Then because of this, the Lord your God will bless you in all your work and in everything you put your hand to. Let me read that again, please. Give generously to them and do so without a grudging heart. Then because of this, Lord your God will bless you in all your work and in everything you put your hand to. Luke 6:38, give and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. I'm speaking from the thought, just for a few moments, the joy of blessing others. The joy of blessing others. There's no greater joy in life than to be a blessing to others. And it is easy as it sounds. It is very often hard to do, as we are brainwashed by the world to overlook the needs of others. Joy comes as much from our giving as it does from watching the expressions on the faces of those you are blessed with a portion of what God has blessed you with. I've experienced this on countless occasions when traveling different places in the city where I have encountered people who are in need. I could have easily ignored their pleas for help, but in blessing them with a portion of what God has blessed me with, I was the one truly blessed and filled with joy because I took time to recognize the need and to bless others. Deuteronomy 15:10 conveys the essential message about generosity and compassion towards those in need. In this verse, Moses imparts a divine commandment to the Israelites, urging them to freely provide for their fellow brothers and sisters who are experiencing hardship. Whereas in Luke chapter 6 and verse 38, Jesus teaches his followers to be generous and to not judge others, and that the measure of giving will be the measure of receiving, both in this life and in the next. He uses the images of a good measure, pressed down, shaken together and running over to illustrate the abundance of God's reward to those who give with a sincere heart. One idea at the foundation of Christianity is that we are blessed to be a blessing to others. What this means is that when God bestows us with blessings, it is not our purpose to hoard them, but instead share them and make a positive difference in the world. The intention of God is for us to provide a source of blessing to those around us. Being a blessing to others can come in many shapes and sizes. Kindly saying something supportive to someone who is struggling could make all the difference in the world, while giving to a charity or starting your own charity, if you will, brings aid and assistance on a much larger scale. Helping a person cross the street or paying for a person's food in the checkout line are blessings. Regardless of which approach you take, staying deliberate about helping others around you with what you have been given is paramount. We can't state how important that is. One of the benefits of blessing or being a blessing to others is that it can give all of us a sense of purpose, that is, and fulfillment. By using our blessings to make a positive change in the world, we are carrying out God's plans for us and making strides towards something greater. This can bring with it feelings of joy and contentment that cannot be found through material items or individual accomplishments. Ultimately, the belief that we are blessed to be a blessing to others is rooted in our understanding that we all are part of the larger community. As Christians, our faith calls us to love and to show compassion towards those around us and to use our gifts for the greater good by helping people who need them. By doing so, Lighthouse, not only do we work towards making this world better, but also to bring glory to God through our actions. When encountering someone in need, we must and we are compelled to give willingly, without any reluctance, and without any complaint, without any sarcastic response like, why don't you go get a job? Because we don't know the circumstances of that person who is asking for our help. The act of giving is to be done with an open heart, reflecting God's love for cheerful givers. When we act generously, Lighthouse, God will bless our endeavors in all of our undertakings in life. This is a principle that extends beyond mere material assistance. It encompasses a broader sense of compassion and empathy for those less fortunate than ourselves. We must always remember the importance of selfless giving and the assurance that our compassionate actions will be rewarded by divine blessings. As I close this morning, always remember the words of the Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians 15, verses 57 and 58. And know, as Paul says, that our labors in the Lord shall not be in vain. The joy of blessing others.